the gardener, and the persistent weed. Elias lived in the shadow of his own doubt. Not literally, of course, but emotionally. He was a talented potter, his hands capable of shaping the most beautiful, balanced clay. Yet his mind was a garden choked with a relentless, persistent weed, negative self-talk. Every time he sat at his wheel, a harsh inner voice would whisper, "This will crack. It's not as good as Sarah's. You're wasting your time." This weed of doubt grew so thick that it overshadowed his potential, leaving him anxious and often abandoning his best creations before they were finished. He saw only failure, never the process. One day, an elderly woman named Mrs. Anya, known for her vibrant, award-winning garden, visited his studio. She watched Elias struggle, his brow furrowed with familiar frustration. "Elias," she said gently, "your clay is magnificent, but your thoughts are poor soil. You treat your mind like an untended field." He sighed. "I can't get rid of the worry, Mrs. Anya. It just sprouts up." Mrs. Anya smiled, a deep, knowing smile. "Worry is like a weed, dear one. You can try to pull it out violently, but you often leave the root, and it always grows back stronger. The secret is not just to pull, but to replace." She explained that she didn't win awards by fighting weeds. She won by nourishing flowers. "Every morning before I touch my trowel, I walk the beds and I speak to my plants. I don't curse the weeds I see. I focus on the life I want to grow. I give my soil so much good fertilizer, sunshine, water, rich compost, that the weeds simply have no room to flourish." Her words were a seed in Elias's own mind. He realized he was wasting all his energy battling the negative thought instead of focusing on cultivating the positive one. The next morning, as the inner critic started its usual tirade, "This vase will be lopsided," Elias didn't fight it. Instead, he took a deep breath, centered himself at the wheel, and deliberately planted a new thought. "I am learning. I will find the balance." He repeated this new mantra. When a moment of worry arose, he gently pushed it aside, not with anger, but with the steady nourishment of his positive affirmation. It felt awkward and forced at first, like trying to grow roses in winter, but he was persistent. With every spin of the wheel, he watered his new flower. Focus on the movement. Enjoy the feel of the clay. You have the skill. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the relentless weed of doubt began to wither. It didn't vanish overnight, but now, when it popped up, it was small and weak, easily overshadowed by the towering, vibrant confidence Elias was nurturing. His work transformed. He finished pieces he'd once abandoned. His pottery gained a new sense of peace and strength, a direct reflection of his newfound inner calm. Mrs. Anya returned a month later. Seeing his finished, flawless collection, she nodded. "You've changed your soil, Elias. You no longer just have talent, you have resilience." Elias realized that positive thinking isn't about ignoring the weeds. It's about making a daily, conscious choice to be a better gardener of your mind, consistently nourishing the potential that lies within.